white people, please leave black people alone. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Geneva K, and today we're gonna be talking about a little disturbing topic. This story time is about a guy who pulled my hair. Yes, that's right, pulled my hair when my back was turned. Okay, this basically assault, to be honest with you. Like, the thing about me, I don't really have in my mind, oh, let me call the police. Like, I don't really have that quick police call. Like, you know how some people are quick to call the police? Like, I don't really have that in me. So all I have is shock, to be honest. But anyways, let's get started into the video. This is really scary because at this point it has to stop. Like, your fetishization or fantasizing of African people and where they're from, black people and their hair, like, it has to stop. It has to. Like, you guys need to stop coming up to us, number one, and asking, like, you don't even say hello. The first thing they'd be saying is like, where you from? Like, no. It is different when it's coming from you, because you just automatically assume that I wasn't born here just because my color. Like, are you serious? Don't hit me with the where you born, where you from. Like, I'm an Australian girl. I'm an Australian girl or guy. Don't just assume, okay? Don't just assume. So what, I wasn't born here, but you didn't know that? You didn't know that when you came and walked to me? It's like, white people have the audacity. Like, it's really, really scary. Like, they're so confident. They think they rule the world. And let me just admit, I do have a white boyfriend, but here's the thing, right? He's learning a lot. He's learning a lot dating a black girl. Like, it's hard because here's the thing, I try not to discriminate when it comes to dating. Like, I don't have a type. I will date whatever race, whoever vibes with me, I vibe with them back. It's whatever, right? So I can't be the person like, oh, I'm not dating this race, I'm not dating, like, I can't. It gets tiring educating people of like simple things in life that you're just accustomed to. Unless we're close friends and this and that, I'm not gonna ask you about, oh, what's this, what's it. Like, of course it'll be nice to get, you know, knowing things about your culture, but if we're already like friends in that, it would already come up in conversation, either you telling me, which is what I would be, you know, more comfortable with. Like, you know, we just have a conversation, you tell me about your culture or like certain things. If I see you using this thing or doing a certain thing, you explain it to me, but I'm not gonna be like, what's that, what is this? Like, I'm not gonna be questioning your every move until you're comfortable with talking about it, you know? Like, especially because of things I've experienced since I was in primary school. I would get my hair done and people would question, how long did it take? Oh my god, your hair's so nice, this and that. Like, at first I was like, wow, you know, people are loving my hair, but it gets annoying every single time. Is that your real hair? Like, that is the rudest question ever. Like, PSA, public service announcement, I beg you, stop asking black women if that's their real hair. Like, that is so rude. It's not your business. You wouldn't ask a Becky if that's her real hair. You wouldn't ask Peggy. But they be having extensions. They don't ask them if that's their real hair, but they be having undercover extensions. You guys just assume it's real. White people be wearing wigs too. Like, come on, get with it. I wouldn't be mad if they're asking, you know, everyone if that's their real hair, but you just ask the black girls, and I hate that. How will that change your life to know if it's real or not, first of all? Next time someone asks me, I'm gonna ask them right back, is that your real hair? Because you're balding. I'm gonna blame, sorry, it is your fault if you're just like boxed in and just kind of staying around. I know people have their comfort zones, but like, when it comes to the world, like, there's not just one race. I mean, a human race, but like, I'm saying, like, there's not just one ethnicity, one background. Like, everyone is different. You can't just stay within people who look like you. You can't just watch the shows of people who look like you, especially if you're white. You have to broaden your horizon. You have to mingle with people. Don't be scared. There's nothing to be scared about. I just hate when people, like, especially when they're a lot older and they still don't know. I'm like, what have you been doing your whole life? The same thing? You haven't been mingling with other races or nothing? Like, it's not giving multicultural. It's not giving open-minded. Let's get to the guy. You know that guy that I told you said the N-word, right? My boss put me on with him. For why and for why? I told him. And he called me the night before, right? Because, okay, the day before I was sick, so I didn't go to work. I wasn't feeling it. Yeah, so apparently they had to change up the whole roster. Like, relax, like, you couldn't work, like, by yourself. I was meant to be working with this other guy, but he couldn't work by himself. Like, why does he need me? Like, my boss called me that night and was like, oh, you know, come to XYZ tomorrow. And I'm like, okay. And he was like, you don't mind working with that guy, right? I'm like, we've already discussed. How are you gonna ask me again what I already why would I wanna, you know what I mean? And I'm like, what? And then he goes, he won't be next to you, he'll be on the other side of the I'm like, but why are we in the same area? Like, why would you even think that's okay to ask me type of situation? But I was just like, you know what, whatever. As long as he's not anywhere near me, okay. The fact that he even is still working, he's not suspended, is wild to me. That's one of the reasons I'm leaving. Anyways, I was just like, whatever, cool. And then I go there and my friend's there and it's all right. I go there and it's all right, it's cool. I had a section by myself. Actually, I was with this guy. He's from New Zealand as well. He had this thick accent. I'm like, oh my god, everywhere I go, New Zealand, like, get it? Okay. But he disappeared. He left me. He dipped. I don't know where he went to, but boom, like, before I blinked, he was gone, you know? He was there for an hour or two and he left. He didn't really discuss it with me, but he just went. Anyway, so I went on my break. Like I said, we have 3 breaks in one day. So I went on my first break, it was calm. Then my second break, I'm like, okay. Like, the thing is, every break I always eat and I'm like, damn, like, is that me being fat? Like, I think it's good because, like, it makes me eat more because, like, oh, I have a break, I might as well eat, but whatever. So from my second break, I'm like, let me get some Thai food. Let me get some, I got some prawn spring rolls or something. I didn't really like them, but I still ate them. There was like 6 pieces. I still ate them. I think it was 2 like fried. But before I even got the food, after I ordered, you know, I was just vibing, you know, waiting for my order, right? And this guy comes up, like, I was just like, I was standing this way, right? And then this guy comes up behind me. I didn't even see him. Pulls my hair was in a ponytail. He pulls like 2 pieces and he goes, nice hair. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, did this guy just touch me? I was like, don't touch my hair. Can you not touch my hair, please? And then he literally ran. The thing is, like, certain situations you just freeze. You're just like, what the hell? I know he did not just touch me. Like, is he serious? Like, I was about to follow him, like, honestly. But it's like, it's just traumatizing, to be honest. Like, why does stuff like that happen? Like, why do people have the audacity to do things like that? Like, for what and for why? I would never touch anyone's hair. Even if I wanted to, I would never ask. I think that's very personal. Like, why would you just touch someone's hair? Like, are you a pet? Are you an animal? I think that's very disrespectful, especially from the things that I've went through. But even if I didn't go through these things, I wouldn't even want to touch someone. Like, for what? For why? Like, you can look, but you can't touch. Why are you touching hair? It's not just hair. It's identity, it's culture, it's everything we get ridiculed for. When it comes to Black women, it's so much to do with our hair. Like, we don't get jobs because of certain hairstyles, or we're judged because of certain hairstyles. And let me bring up an example. I watch Criminal Minds. You guys know Criminal Minds is my grind, okay? It's my thing. I'm even watching it the 4th time. Shut up. But there's this Black woman that comes on during season 11 to season 16. I'm pretty sure her name is Tara Lewis. And I don't know, one day, like, I was just watching and I was just like, why do we as Black women, when we go on a show, why do we have to wear wigs to, like, kind of imitate the silkiness or the texture of a white woman's hair? First appearances were like with like short hair, and I'm like, here we go again. They don't know what to do with her hair, so they make it short, whatever. And then as the seasons progresses, she got like a short little bob. It's like a wavy brown bob, and the hair looks good, but it's like, why? Like, why can't we just rock our natural? I mean, some shows, you know, they have the natural puffs and the natural hair, this and that, but it just depends on the story, or like if they feel like it, or if they're like Black people behind, you know, the minds of the show, then, you know, they let it happen. But if it's just like white directors and stuff like that, like, why does she have to imitate the texture of Emily or of JJ or of Garcia? Like, why can't she just have braids? Like, that would be so cool, like for braids, or like stuff like that, like or natural hair. Like I was just wondering, why do we as black women, when we do a movie, sometimes we have to assimilate or like blend in to match our white counterparts? I don't like that at all. Like hair to us is very important, and people really, you might never understand, but it's like, it's what makes us us, because so many of our experiences have come from stories about our hair and how people have treated us because of that. Like, let me tell you something. Arab guys love the braids. They love the braids. White guys like the natural hair. Black guys like the wigs. Like, you attract different attention with the different types of hair you have. Like, hair, it's like more than hair. I could sit here and talk for hours about what it is. But the fact of the matter is, this guy literally assaulted me. Like, I could call a cop. The fact that people are so competent to come up and touch, even when I was in high school, like, I would be at Westfield or something, and these ladies, like, I don't know, these older ladies came up to me like, your hair's so nice, this and that. Or even the shop owners would be like, oh, is your hair real? I swear I'm gonna punch someone's face if they ask me that. But these ladies came up to me and they literally just touched my hair. Like, they didn't even ask, they didn't even, my answer would have been no, but like, how dare you? I'm not a display animal. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, you guys need to understand, black people, we need to have stronger reactions. We need to tell them, hey, don't ask us dumb shit. Hey, don't be stupid. Hey, don't touch our hair. Like, why should you have to tell someone to touch your hair? Like, that's, I couldn't imagine going up to a white woman touching her hair. She'll call the police in an instant. I mean, we don't have that same trust in the police, but you know, it's really hard. And when it comes to the questions, don't come at me wrong. Like, honestly, don't ask me, where are you from? You don't even say hello. That's the first thing. Are you gonna run back and tell the Prime Minister? Are you gonna run and tell the ambassador? Like, are you gonna tell the Australian embassy? Oh my god, she's from Sierra Leone. She's from Sierra Leone. The stupid thing is, there are not any countries in Africa, so I could say Zululu and they'll be like, oh wow, you know, I could say anything. Like, what's the point of asking a question if you don't, in that instance, if you don't even have options to think about? Like, if you don't know any countries, why are you asking? Why are you asking? What's the point? Like, you got out of bed, saw a black person, you're like, where are you from? Like, that is actually invasive. Like, get out of my face. If you really wanted to know about our culture, you would search it up. Search it up. Why do we have to educate you? Like, why? What if I don't want to? What if I'm tired? If you're gonna ask somebody something, make sure you listen to the answer and make sure you take it in. Don't just ask just for the sake of asking, and then when you see the next one, you like asking the same thing, because that's really dumb. But yeah, guys, I am traumatized. This man literally pulled my hair, left me in shock. Like, I did not know what to do. Like, crazy. This was all at work. Maybe that job is like bad luck. I need to leave ASAP, okay? Because like, I cannot do this no more. It's too much for me. White people, please leave black people alone. You're so entitled. Like, why are you so entitled that you ask these questions and then you think you have a right to know them, and you have a right for us to answer them? Like, we better answer them. Anyways, guys, this is the video. I just wanted to do a quick little rant. Whew, I'm just over it. I'm really over it, honestly. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.